and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Tonight's anthem will be performed by the Bob Jones University Youth Singers under the direction of Patty Casero. Let's pray. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for bringing everyone here safely. Help everyone's attitudes to stay in check and for everyone to portray you correctly. Keep the players, refs, and coaches safe and be with us here tonight and help us have a good time. In Jesus' name, amen. And now for the starters for the visiting Eagles. At guard, number 0, Brandley Koski. At forward, number 5, Malachi Herbster. At guard, number 15, Caden Cox. At guard, number 25, Aaron Wagner. And at forward, number 50, Leon Brooks.
It is already loud here in the Davis Fieldhouse. Bruins and Eagles have this one circled at the beginning of every single schedule as the season schedule is released each season. Bruins and Eagles ready to write the next chapter of this rivalry. Hey folks, Johnny Gammon bringing you the call here as the Bruins welcoming Pensacola Christian College to the Davis Fieldhouse. And this place, as I said, is already rocking and will do so. You heard the starters just moments ago. It's Couples, Brunson, Brush, Harris, and Garrick. The starting five for the Bruins. Garrick will start the scoring for the Bruins as Kenny Garrick with the leaner up off the glass. And that'll get things started for us. Bruins in this rivalry had an 8-game winning streak against PCC, but that all stopped last year as these two teams met twice. And the Eagles won both times, including winning here at the Davis Fieldhouse last season for the first time since, I believe, 2015. So it had been a while. Eagles get the basket, and we are knotted up at 2 here in the early goings. Bruins coming into this one in the midst of a 5-game winning streak. Technically, one of those games was an exhibition win, including 3 straight wins against South Region opponents with victories over Trinity College, Florida, Trinity Baptist College, and then earlier this week, a victory over Toccoa Falls College. Garrick, he'll take the 3 from the corner. That off the back iron, no good. And it's Gertz with the rebound. Eagles coming back in transition. That's Gertz again, and we're going to have a foul called on Couples.
That foul's number 2, Elijah Couples, his first team first.
First one on Couples, first team foul for the Bruins in this one. Three from the top of the key. No good. Gertz gets the rebound. Swing pass in the corner. That's a 3 ball from Wagner. No good as well. Brunson bringing it back the other way. Now Hayes Brush. Eli Couples. Nice move by Couples in the soft touch. Couples, the senior. Now a steal from Brunson. Coming back the other way. Soft touch, no good. And Wagner pulls down the rebound. Talking about Eli Couples, one of the seniors on this year's squad. A lot of people still remember his freshman campaign. I think he put up 35 in the game against Pensacola that season. As I said, these are two teams that always give us a hard-fought battle. Bruins owning a 10-8 record against PCC. And like I said, had an 8-game winning streak in this rivalry, which was snapped last year. Couples through the lane, swing pass to Kenny Garrick in the corner, and he got it! Kenny G with a smooth 3. Bruins applying some pressure up top. Wagner, the Herbster, back outside. Wagner for 3. That one got tipped. The Herbster right there to clean up the trash. And an easy bucket for the Eagles. Brush pivots around. Nice way to absorb the contact that time. It's 9-7 as Hayes Brush converts from in close. Pack thought about a 3 there for a second. Now swing pass over to Gertz. Pump fake, now 3-pointer from the outside. Doesn't go. Kenny Garrick gets the rebound. Bruins pushing it ahead in transition. Garrick ahead to Brush. Back in the corner. Brunson 3. Yeah! Hot start for the Bruins. They have the 12-7 lead. Pack. This one skips all the way through to Gertz. Gertz on the way, no good. Herbster again in close, not able to convert. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Garrick through the lane. Soft touch doesn't go. Back up top, this is Caden Pack. Right by Brunson. Swing pass to Gertz in the corner. That one's short. Couples will get the rebound. Pushes it ahead. This one poked away by Wagner. Back come the Eagles. Scoop shot on the way. And Koski gets his first points of the contest. And it's back to a one-possession game, 12-9. Harris back across to Kenny Garrick. Garrick to Couples. The pump fake on the way. Couples on the way to the rim and absorbed a lot of contact in close. So that'll send Couples to the line.
That foul's on number 25, his first team first media timeout.
And that'll bring us to our first media timeout. Registration is open for the 2024 Bruins summer camps. Take your game to the next level and learn from Bruins coaches and players. Sign up today to take advantage of early bird pricing. You can visit bjubruins.com/camps for more information.
Registration is now open for the 2024 Bruins summer camps. Take the game to the next level and learn from Bruins coaches and players. Sign up today to take advantage of early bird pricing. Visit bjubruins.com/camps for more info.
$12-9 our score here for the Davis Fieldhouse. We are nearing the midway point of the first half, just about 5 minutes into the contest of this next chapter of the rivalry between the Bruins and the Eagles. Elijah Couples going to the line for two after he absorbed a hard foul going through the key. And Couples, if you know anything about his stat line, he is pretty much automatic from the free throw line. Career percentage, I believe, above 90%. For those of you that play basketball, free throws is one of those things that it just takes repetition over and over and over and over again to get good at it. And boy, does Couples make it look easy sometimes. Back inside, Koski, no good. And that is Caleb Owens, who just checked into the game for the Bruins. 6'5" sophomore. Back up top, Brunson thought about a three there for a second. Goes through the lane. We're going to have a blocking foul. That is on Caden Pack, his first team foul, number 2 for the Eagles. First one from Brunson is good. And the second one is as well. Largest lead for the Bruins tonight, 16-9. And Dostatas Pouncey coming in now for the Bruins. And the Bruins again going to apply some full court pressure here.
For the Eagles, number 4, Paul Stickles.
And a couple of subs coming in. It's Stickles coming in for the Eagles. And it looks like Blaze Conlon as well. Eagles coming back. This one, Pack thought about it for a second and across, and it's going to go out of play. And they'll go back to the Bruins. Again, even talking to some former players before this game. Guys that played for the Bruins 5-6 years ago, and we were reminiscing about, it doesn't matter what record either team has coming into this one. Both of these programs circle this game on the calendar, both this one in Greenville and when it's played in Pensacola. And it always is a great matchup between these two programs, particularly in the last couple of seasons, where both of these teams have really been some of the top teams in the South region. Of course, the Eagles going on a brilliant run at the end of the season last year. That one going to be poked away from Shad Vanderhart. Back come the Eagles in transition. Loses possession, and it goes off of Conlon. And so it'll go back to the Bruins. Vanderhart across to Owens. Owens has this one pulled away. And it's going to be a jump ball, which possession arrow will give it back to the Eagles in this one. And we're going to have a timeout, PCC. Actually, it's a media timeout. 12 minutes and 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Bruins on top 16-9. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. They're located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton. You can check them out today or download the Chick-fil-A app. Back underway here. Eagles coming back across. What a block by Vanderhart. No, sir. Access denied. And that gets the crowd on its feet. Status Pouncey, and we're going to have a offensive foul.
Checking back in for the Eagles, number 0, Bradley Koski, and number 11, Lucas Hernandez.
Eagles with possession. That is the second on Eli Couples. So Bruins guard already in foul trouble here in the early goings, and that's a player that you really need, especially late in the game. Earlier, just a couple weeks ago, Couples coming up with a massive 3 down the stretch to give the Bruins a win up at Johnson and Wales University. Brunson. Back to Kenny Garrick. Swing pass over to Desadas Pouncey. It was inside to Vanderhart, but that one poked out of bounds. There's substitutions coming in for both teams as Harris comes in for the Bruins, and it's Herbster for the Eagles. Inside to Garrick. Garrick not able to convert in close. So what started as a hot start for both teams has cooled off a little bit as both teams have gotten more into their rhythm here. And poked away. Brunson keeps it in play. Pouncey. That one blocked. Tremendous effort by Brunson to keep it in play, but an even better effort by the Eagles to chase down the fast break and get the block. Absorbing the contact, that's Conlon. He goes off the glass for two. Look back to Brunson, now down to Hayes Brush. Brush working his man down into the key. And he has fouled in the process, so he'll go to the line for two. That's the thing about Hayes Brush, I'm telling you. Watch this guy over the last 5 years here with the program. And you look at him, I got to see 6'2" he is listed at. And I'm 6 foot. He's a little bit taller than I am. And I can tell you, at this level, I would not be playing down low. But Hayes Brush is just one of those guys that just is so gutsy. And it doesn't matter the size, it doesn't matter the prowess of the forward that he's going to go up against. He's going to give it a battle. And is one of those guys that every single season seems to lead the team in rebounds. He is top 5 all-time programs in block shots. And again, when you look at him on paper, he's a guy that you would think would be a small forward or even a shooting guard. And he has made the most of that forward position in his time here. 3 from the outside, knocking it down is Lucas Hernandez. And just like that, the Eagles have slowly chipped away at this lead. It's 18-14 now, as we are at the midway point of the first half. Harris hands this one off to Brush. Brush inside to Kenny Garrick. Back outside, Pouncey. That one going to be off the hands of Brunson, and it'll go out of bounds. And so it'll go back to the Eagles. And that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Harris.
That foul number 24, Dylan Harris, his first team third. Eagles ball out of bounds.
3 from the outside, rattles and drops.
Titus Anderson.
Brush. Floater on the way, no good. Harris gets the rebound. Turnaround shot on the way is good. Bruins maintain the upper hand. It's 2017. Nearing the 9-minute mark here in the first half. Hernandez. Now Herbster on the baseline. Didn't have anywhere to go, unfortunately, and throws it away. Eli Couples. Back to Brush, over to Garrick, swing pass the rest of the way. Brunson, corner 3. Yes! Brunson with another 3, 23-17. Hernandez wins in a 2-3 zone. Floating shot on the way. Koski got his own rebound and a couple of different offensive rebounds for the Eagles. And Couples clapping his hands in frustration. That was 3 different offensive rebounds the Bruins gave up. That's a senior leader saying, what's going on, guys? You got to be able to pull down that rebound. But credit the Eagles as they had just been tenacious that last possession with going after the loose ball. And as a result, that will send Conlon to the line.
The Eagles, number 15, Hayden Clark. Checking back in for the Bruins, number 21, Shad Vanderhart.
Vanderhart back in for BJU. That one in and out. Herbster able to secure the offensive rebound and the putback. And now Coach Uaro pretty animated as he is pulling his guys in again. You have got to box out and rebound. Particularly on the free throw, you have the advantage of being in closer. And what a lot of coaches will tell you, rebounding is not necessarily about your size. It's about your positioning and your effort. The Eagles have cut back into this one. 23-20 our score. If you missed the earlier game, the Lady Bruins falling to Pensacola in a close matchup, but PCC coming up with some big shots down the stretch. Bruins never able to lead the entirety of that game as PCC jumped out to a 7-0 lead and Bruins couldn't come all the way back. In this game, it was the men's team that jumped out to an early lead, led by as many as 9, 16-7, but as you can see, PCC has turned that around and made this a one-possession game, 23-20. 8 minutes to go here in the opening half. We'll be back in action tomorrow afternoon, 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock for a midday Saturday doubleheader as the basketball teams welcome New College of Florida out of Sarasota, Florida. First ever matchup for both of these programs against New College. And we're going to have a foul called here as Vanderhart roughed up as he was going in towards the rim, and that'll send him back to the line. Caden Pack credited with the foul. It's the 4th team foul for the Eagles as well in this first half. Vanderhart's second one on the way is good. Pushes the lead back to 5, 25-20. And we're going to have a reach-in foul, and Vanderhart thought he got a clean steal on that one. It's always a risky move as Caden Pack kind of hesitated, split the defense, but then stepped right up into Vanderhart. And I don't care how good you are at any level of dribbling, it's hard to dribble around 3 different defenders, but Bruins caught with a reach-in on that one. Now, it's going to be a kickball violation there, so it'll stay Eagles' possession after the kick from Brunson. Back to Caden Pack. No hesitation from Koski. Back to Pack. He has the open 3, and he'll take it. Off the back iron, no good. Gertz again with the rebound, and Gertz with the putback. Again, the Bruins struggling on the defensive boards. PCC does have a little bit of the size advantage, but no doubt that's going to be a point of reference for the coaching staff for the Bruins at the halftime break. Pouncey inside to Vanderhart. Vanderhart. Turn around, no good, and is bumped by Herbster. And that's going to be another foul called in close. That's going to be the second one on Malachi Herbster.
At the line, shooting through for the Bruins, number 21, Shad Vanderhart.
Vanderhart back to the line for 2. He hit the first 2, and he keeps adding to that tally. Next one on the way. And that one good as well. That's a 5-point game, 27-22. Herbster getting it on the block. That one doesn't go, and it'll stay Eagles possession. Last off of Vanderhart that time.
Checking back in for the Bruins, number 24, Dylan Harris.
Dylan Harris re-enters the game for BJU.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 25, Aaron Wagner.
Aaron Wagner coming in for the Eagles. It's going to be Pack on the inbound. Back to Koski. 15 on the shot clock. Pack through the lane, back to Koski, top of the key. Three-pointer in and out. Vanderhart skying for the rebound. Gives it to Pouncey. Kenny Garrick. Garrick through the lane. Finger roll on the way. And Kenny Garrick. Again, what a career he has had over 4 years here at Bob Jones. The exceptional young man on and off the court. And Vanderhart not able to stay in bounds on that one. Tried to tiptoe his way along the sideline there, and those big feet hit blue line on the outside, which results in a turnover. Creating a turnover and then giving up a turnover. Cancels it out. Wagner back to Koski. Back to Wagner. Thought about a 3 there for a second. Back to Koski. Pump fakes. Driving baseline. That's going to go off of Garrick. And it will stay Eagles possession. And now it's Pack up off the glass for 2. Vanderhart dribbles through the lane. Now swing pass over to Kenny Garrick for 3 in the corner. That one doesn't go. 5.5 to go here in this first half. Three from the top of the key. That was Wagner that had it open. Gertz now has it poked away, and in the dive for it, knocked it out of bounds. And that'll give the Bruins possession. Brunson now gets it back. He'll take the 3 from the outside. Doesn't hit anything that time. And it's still 29-24. Gertz trying to get it back inside. And it's going to go out of play, so it'll be Bruins ball off the turnover. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to go in this first half. Thanks for tuning in here. Bruins and Eagles. In the 19th matchup between these two programs, Bruins with a 10-8 record against PCC. But have dropped 2 straight against the Eagles in the last 2 matchups. Pouncey. Vanderhart, little hesitation. Turn around, jump shot on the way, too strong. It's a good move by Vanderhart, though. Just couldn't get it to fall. Hernandez, back to Pack. Now over Hernandez shoots the three again. This one too strong. But again, Pack the offensive rebound, and they're going to have a foul called on Vanderhart that time, as Vanderhart unfortunately fell for the pump fake, and it's what they call being in no man's land. When that ball goes up and you think the person's going to shoot, you jump into the air and you're just thinking, oh no. So Vanderhart credited with the foul, his second team foul, number 6 for the Bruins. So the Eagles will be in the bonus the rest of the way out of this first half. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. You can check them out online, fcisc.com. A back and forth contest here in the first half, 29-24. Johnny Gammon bringing you the call here. Don't often get to do this, but appreciate the athletic staff welcoming me back to call these games, and I've already gotten several text messages from former friends, well, still friends, but former colleagues here and other Bruins fans who, for those of you that are tuning in, I worked for the Bruins athletic department for over 11 years, and some very special moments and memories before God led us on to a new ministry. But always enjoy coming back to the Davis Field House and being around the players and coaches. 29-24, and that will bring us back with Caden Pack going to the line for 2 for the Eagles. First one is no good. And the second one up and good as well. Back to a 4-point game, 29-25. This is Brandon Wilkins, who's seeing his first action for the Bruins. Kick pass out to Kenny Garrick. Corner 3. Yes, sir. And the Bruins are back on top by 7, 32-25. Hayes Brush trying to keep that one in play. And it goes right to Aaron Wagner. Garrick back to Pouncey inside. Now to Caleb Owens, and he's not able to convert in close. Hayes Brush intercepts the pass, and that's the effort that we're talking about. Hayes Brush getting it done defensively, which turns into an offensive putback. 34-25 gives the Bruins a spark here in the remaining minutes of the first half. Pack with a hesitation, trying to go back inside and throws it away. Bruins will look to close out this first half strong. You want to take some momentum into the locker room. Again, in a rivalry game like this, you want to really send your opponent into the locker room discouraged. Back up top to Hayes Brush. He'll take the step back 3. Off the front iron, no good. Gertz secures the rebound. Hernandez bringing it up for the Eagles. Koski back outside Hernandez, met by Brush. Eagles content to keep it around the perimeter for now. 3-pointer from the outside. Doesn't go. Brush pulls down the rebound. Brush with the jump stop, but Gertz using that long frame to prevent the score. And now Gertz gets it back. Backdoor pass. Nice find that time as Blaze Conlon up off the glass for 2. It's still a 7-point game, 34-27, as we near the minute-and-a-half mark of this first half. Pouncey in the corner for Garrick. Back up to Wilkins. Hands this one off for Brush. Brush. Little hesitation. Back to Wilkins. Top of the key three. Off the back iron. No good. And again, Brush racing for it. And on the loose ball, it's going to be Bruins ball. On the loose ball, both players going for it. The referee awarding it to the Bruins. So it'll be shot clock reset to 20, excuse me. Because we didn't have a change in possession. Wilkins. Back to Brush. Back to Wilkins. Open three. He'll try it again. Off the front iron. No good. Koski pulls down the rebound. With the hesitation. Through the lane. Back outside. Conlon. Now back to the top. Gertz. Through the lane. And drops it in for two. Under a minute to go. See if the Bruins can get a 2-for-1 here. Kenny Garrick. What a touch in close. Kenny G making it look easy. And that one tipped by Brush. Back to Wilkins. Back to Garrick. He'll stop. Pop. Three-pointer. No good. Wilkins, another offensive rebound. And we're going to have a foul. How about Brandon Wilkins in the last couple of possessions? Going after loose balls, pulling down offensive rebounds, and now he's earned a trip to the line. Or no, it'll be an inbound here. Not into the bonus yet. Next foul will put both teams in the bonus, but with 22 seconds remaining in this first half, it's kind of all for naught. 2-second differential between the shot and game clock, and we're going to have an off-the-ball foul here on Caleb Owens. I believe that was like a moving screen violation. Bruins applying the full court pressure. And we're going to have a foul called here. I did not see who that was on. It is on Hayes Brush, his first. And I'll put the Eagles in the bonus in the 1-on-1.
Number 0, Brandon Koski, down the line for the Eagles, shooting bonus.
Off the back iron. No good. Wilkins trying to chase it down. Back to the corner. Three from Wagner. Doesn't hit anything. 8 seconds. Bruins have an opportunity to get the final shot of the half. Wilkins turns around and heaves it. No good. Garrick, turnaround shot. And really got hit on the arm. No foul called. That's always a tough call for the official to make in the late stages of that half. But clearly Kenny G getting that arm slapped as he had the turnaround jumper. But again, a little bit of a strange sequence of events for the Bruins to end that first half. I think Brandon Wilkins didn't realize how much time was on the clock still as he turned around with about 6 seconds left or 5 seconds and just heaved it from half court. And then Owens was able to catch it and try to make a play on it. Kenny Garrick got it. But in any case, Bruins have a 36-29 lead as they go into the halftime break. We will be back in about 15 minutes right here from the Davis Fieldhouse. Stay with us.
So for halftime of this game, we have 2 contestants, 2 of who else we got? Oh, you got Will Bowman, sophomore, business finance, baby. And we got Will, sophomore, business finance. Each contestant's going to have 30 seconds to make a half-court shot. If they do, they'll win a prize courtesy of our partners at Chick-fil-A of Taylor's. Nate will go first. Let's count it down for them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That first one was close. You can use any of these. You got 25 seconds. Use any of these. Just rapid fire, rapid fire. Next. Leave it, leave it, leave it. I got it. Keep firing away. We got 15 seconds, 15 seconds. Oh, we're close. Get a few more, get a few more. That's looking good. Oh! We got it! Look good the whole way. Congratulations, Nate. You will win a prize courtesy of Chick-fil-A of Taylor's. All right, Will, can you follow that up and do the same thing? You yourself have 30 seconds on the clock. Rapid fire these things. Let's count it down for Will. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, a little strong around the back. Take some off. We're good. A little too far to the right. There's a good rotation on the ball. You got 20 seconds. Oh, way to the left. Get back there. 12 seconds. Get a few more up. A little too far to the left. Let's go. Get a couple more. Rapid fire. Go. One more. Go in. Go for the button. I'm sorry, Will. You came close. You had some good shots. We appreciate you guys participating in our halftime show. Let's give them a hand, everybody. the Bruins back to the floor.
Second half action about to get underway. You have to excuse my voice a little bit, folks. It's been a while since I've called back-to-back games. So I've got the throat lozenge in. and hopefully that will last us the remaining of this game. 36-29, the Bruins finishing out the first half on top. But credit PCC, they have not backed down in this one. And it's still really anybody's ball game as we begin second half action here from the Davis Fieldhouse. Eli Couples. Kenny Garrick. Back outside. Garrick for three. In and out. Pack able to pull down the rebound. And this one poked away by Harris before Couples almost had a chance at it, but Koski secures. Dribbles to his left. Back over to Gertz. Back up top to Pack. Swing pass over to Gertz inside. Soft touch off the glass, up and in. And it's 36-31. Eagles with the first points of the second half. Brunson back to Couples. Trying to go inside to Harris, and unfortunately off the fingertips of Dylan Harris. And it goes out of play. Koski took the step first before he put the ball to the floor. And that'll result in a travel. Eli Couples. Brunson hands this one off to Kenny Garrick. Back to Brunson in the corner. Thought about a three for a second. Drives baseline. Now back out to Garrick. Swing pass. Brush top of the key for three. Off the back iron. And I was going to say, usually the whistle blows for touching that cord and ribboning above the backboard. And so it'll go back to PCC. Koski. Back to the top to Wagner, back to Koski. He drives through the lane, soft touch. That's another one for Brantley Koski, the junior out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, with the soft touch in close. Dylan Harris. Couples with the hesitation, back out to Kenny Garrick. Garrick has that one poked away. It'll stay Bruins possession.
Bruins ball. Checking in for the Bruins, number 21, Shad Vanderhart.
Shad Vanderhart coming into the game for BJU. Couples will take the inbound. Back to Harris. Harris muscling his way in close and gets the bucket to go. 38-33. Bruins still on top. They have yet to trail in this game against the Eagles. Koski, skip pass. Back over to Wagner on the other side. Gertz in the post. He's surrounded by Bruins defenders. Wagner takes the corner three, no good. Couples ahead to Brunson. And Brunson able to make the save, but unfortunately to no avail as he throws it out of play back to the Eagles. So a couple of turnovers here early. Bruins still with the lead, 38-33. And we're going to have a travel on Pack. Trevor Brunson into Harris. Hands this one off to Couples. Again, the hesitation, and this is going to be a illegal screen on Dylan Harris. So a foul on Harris. Actually, it might have just been a turnover because no foul was credited on the scoreboard. Pack with a hesitation. Skip pass to Herbster. No good. Couples from the top of the key. No good. Eli Couples, with the exception of those early baskets in the first half, has been relatively quiet since. He picked up a couple of early fouls and ended up having to sit for a little bit in that first half. Bruins still maintaining the upper hand. Garrick. Back to Couples. Little hesitation through the lane. Back to Brunson. Shot on the way. Splash Mountain. Trevor Brunson pushing the lead back to 8, 41-33. Shot on the way. What a tough angle. Brantley Koski falling away. What a tough angle. And he's able to get it to go. And that'll bring us to the media timeout. 15:33 remaining, 6-point game. 41-35. Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. They're located just off Woodruff Road. Cambria is a brand new hotel offering great amenities at a beautiful facility. Book your next day online at choicehotels.com. Back underway here at the Davis Fieldhouse. 41-35 our score. And it's Koski going to the line to try to complete the three-point play, and it won't go. Couples bringing it back the other way for the Bruins over to Hayes Brush. Couples. Back to Harris. Harris. And we're going to have a travel call.
Travel violation. Eagles ball.
And Coach Yu not liking that call. And again, with the amount of contact that Harris had in the key, I was a little surprised that the travel call was the call. Vanderhart able to block the first one, but unfortunately it goes right back to Malachi Herbster, who had a wide open basket. Couples up off the glass, no good. Eagles opportunity to cut it to potentially a 1-point game. Koski, he'll take the three, and that's going to go up over the backboard, and it should be, I was going to say it went over the backboard, so that should be a dead ball back to the Bruins.
Bruins ball.
I was a little puzzled why it took so long to get that call. Head coach Jason Bell asking for clarification. I think his argument was that the ball goes one way towards out of bounds. It's not a dead ball in that situation, but the referee thinking otherwise. Brunson hanging in the air and is fouled on the way up. So this game has taken a turn for the physical. As the last couple of possessions, we've had some pretty hard fouls on both sides. Brunson hits the first. Brunson hits the second. Pack across to Wagner. Back to Pack, little hesitation. Finger roll on the way, up and in. Couples coming back the other way and is fouled going to the rack. I believe this is going to be on Koski on the reach-in. Just the first on Koski's second team foul. Couples able to make the first of two. Bruins maintaining that slim upper hand. Again, they have not trailed the entirety of the game. In and out for Couples. Back to a 5-point game, 44-39. Pack, mid-range jumper, no good. Garrick secures the rebound. Garrick in the corner for Hayes Brush. Brush working on Koski. Has that one blocked, but it's going to be a foul called on Aaron Wagner.
That foul's number 25, Aaron Wagner, his second team third.
Second foul on Wagner, third team foul for the Eagles.
Hayes Brush.
Hayes Brush will go to the line for two. Converts the first.
Lane violation.
And we're gonna have a lane violation here. I'm not sure on who. So we'll reshoot that one. And Brush makes the most of it. Eagles coming back the other way. Koski. Pack at the top of the key, back to Koski, who has an open three-point attempt and knocks it down. Back to a 4-point game, 46-42. Couples. Back to Caleb. And Caleb Owens is fouled in close. Liam Gertz, his second team fourth, and that'll send the Bruins to the line once again. And in a very physical game like this, sometimes you got to get points how they are given to you. And again, in this particular case, the Bruins have had several trips to the free throw line and have had some times where they have not taken advantage of it. This is Caleb Owens again from the line. He does get that one to go, so it's still a 5-point cushion, 47-42. This is Anderson, who just checked in for the Eagles. Pack chasing this one down. Down low to Gertz. That one swatted by Garrick. I don't think he got a piece of it. Gertz gets it back. Pack will take the three from the top of the key and knock it down. And it is a one-possession game, 47-45. Couples had that one poked away, and now here come the Eagles. Pack running in transition. Spin move, back to Koski, and Koski up and in, and we're tied, 47 all. Couples, he'll take the three. In and out. And that'll stay Bruins possession. And that'll take us to the next media timeout. Shad Vanderhart will check in for the Bruins after the break. That'll take us to our media timeout. Fans, check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. There you'll be able to see results of the games, feature stories on players and coaches, and so much more. That's BJUBruins.com. Under 12 minutes to go in this one. We are knotted up 47 apiece. The Bruins at one point looked like they would run away from this, or run away with this, I should say. But credit the Eagles. They have battled all the way back, including a run to come back and tie the game at 47 all. Couples gets the defender up in the air, but can't get the shot to fall. Coming back the other way. This is Vanderhart pulling down the defensive rebound. Bruins with an odd man rush, 4-on-2. Hands it off. And Caleb Owens not able to get it to go in close. Remains 47-47. And really, the Bruins need some of their key players to get going who have been relatively quiet. Vanderhart pulling another rebound. He's had a great game for the Bruins off the bench. Garrick with the hesitation, and he's going to be fouled going up to the rack.
That fouls number 4, Paul Stickles, his first team fifth. At the line, shooting 2 for the Bruins, number 33, Kenny.
That'll be on number 4, Paul Stickles. His first, as Garrick gets the hometown bounce there as it rattles around the rim and drops. Bruins back on top, 48-47. Garrick's second one no good. Gertz. Met by Harris. Turnaround shot on the way from Gertz, no good. Vanderhart again skying for the rebound. Brandon Wilkins is checking into the game for the Bruins. He had a spark for the Bruins in the first half. Not necessarily from a points perspective, but just getting some offensive rebounds and other things like that. Garrick keeps this one from going out of bounds. Top of the key three for Brunson, no good. Wilkins still fighting for it, and it'll go back to PCC. Just about 10 minutes left in this one. Still anybody's ball game. 48-47. Bruins are on top. Pack getting ready to come back in for the Eagles, as is Hernandez. Koski, a little hesitation. Trying to go back down low. And the shot on the way is good from Stickles. First lead of the night for the Eagles. Here in the second half, 49-48. Vanderhart through the lane with the left hand, not able to get it to go. Back come the Eagles, looking to extend their lead. Back up top to Koski. Three from the outside is good. Titus Anderson. They get a 4-point lead, 52-48. Wilkins hands this one off to Harris. Back to Kenny Garrick. Garrick, that quick first step. Back to Vanderhart. Garrick, three-point shot away, too short. Gertz able to pull down the defensive rebound. 8.5 to go. PCC still on top after coming all the way back. Again, the largest lead of the game has been 7, and that was the Bruins early on in the game. And now it's PCC with the small upper hand. Brunson back to Vanderhart. Corner shot, no good. And that'll stay Bruins possession. Hayes Brush will check back into the game.
Checking back in for the Bruins, number 4, Hayes Brush.
Brunson back to Kenny Garrett. Top of the key. Now back to Brunson. Dylan Harris getting it on the block. Cross-court pass to Hayes Brush. Brush in close. Doesn't get the call. Absorbed a lot of contact that time, but not getting the whistle this time. Hernandez trying to get this one ahead. Here's a 3-on-1 for the Bruins. Back across to Brush. Brush. Finger roll up and in. And it's back to a one-possession game. 52-50. 7.5 to go in this one. Back in the corner, Hernandez. Thought about a 3 there for a second. Stickles back to Hernandez. Open 3. Back iron, no good. Kenny Garrick pulling this one ahead. Now slows it up. Back to Wilkins. Back outside. Hayes Brush for 3. Off the back iron, no good. And we're going to have a reaching foul over the back on Brandon Wilkins. That's his first team second here in the second half. That'll bring us to our next media timeout. Registration is open for 2024 Bruins summer camps. Take your game to the next level and learn from Bruins coaches and players. You can sign up today and take advantage of early bird pricing. Visit bjubruins.com/camps. Let's gut check time for both teams. 7 minutes to go. And the score within 2. And it has been close throughout. So the question becomes, which team will be on top when that clock hits 0-0? Been a good one here in the Davis Fieldhouse. A reminder, the Bruins will be back in action tomorrow afternoon as they take on New College of Florida. 2 o'clock tip-off for the men's team. The ladies will get underway at 12 noon. Be sure to join us right here on the webcast, and we'll have that for you. Kenny Garrick back up top to Eli Couples. Back to Pouncey, now back to Garrick. A little hesitation, mid-range jumper, and Garrick gets it to go. Average is just over 8 points a game for the team, coming up with 2 big ones there.
Ball bounds, Eagles ball.
Three-pointer from the outside, no good. That one bouncing around. Brush finally able to secure it. Now it gets back to Brush. And that's going to be a reach-in foul. And again, I don't think that was intentional. Malachi Herbster was swiping for the ball and kind of went right down the side of Hayes Brush's face. And one of those things where, like, obviously, again, not intentional, but Brush kind of threw his head back like, ow, that hurt. And if you're an official, you kind of got to call that. Couples. This one inbounded to Brush. Little hesitation. Now drives around his man and is going to throw it up. The interesting thing will be is if they credit this as a shooting foul. They won't. It'll be a baseline foul. But it doesn't matter anyways. We'll be in the 1-on-1. And the Bruins will be in the 1-on-1 the rest of the way out. So 5 minutes, 47 seconds left in the game. And now the Bruins know every foul is going to give them a trip to the line. So at this point, this is where those free throws become that much more important. Because with every foul sending the Bruins to the stripe, you can earn your points from there. And a missed opportunity there for Hayes Brush. PCC still on top, 54-53. Pack, mid-range jumper on the way, doesn't hit anything. Couples, double teams, back to Brush. Now back to Couples on the outside, corner 3 on the way, doesn't go. Brush gets the offensive rebound. Back across to Pouncey. And Pouncey's foot on the line. And that's going to be another turnover for the Bruins. Aaron Wagner back in for the Eagles. Wagner back to Pack. On the corner again, three-pointer on the way. That one doesn't go. Eagles have cooled off a bit from their hot shooting. Bruins have yet to regain the lead. Pouncey. Back to Garrick. A little hesitation, back to Couples. Couples through the lane. Floater on the way, no good. Gertz secures the rebound, and again, Bruins have just not been able to buy a basket here in the last couple of possessions. Wagner back to Gertz. 4.5 to go. On the way, no good. And it's going to be out of bounds, so back to the Bruins. Brunson getting ready to come back in, as is Koski. Couples will go out, no doubt, just for a quick breather. So you can have him back for the late stages of the game. to Status Pouncey. A little hesitation, now drives around him. Up off the glass, and he was pushed from behind.
Number 15, Caden Pack, his third teammate. Down the line, shooting 2 for the Bruins. Number 1, Status Pouncey.
And I'm not much of a lip reader, but Pack was going over to the official and saying, what was the foul? I didn't touch him. And the ref said, you had your hand in his back. And again, even if there was no actual pushing, the fact that your hand is on him and then Pouncey kind of went flying underneath the basket, it's a difficult no call for the official in that particular situation. Pouncey hits both, and the Bruins back on top 55-54. Pack back inside to Gertz. That shot is up and good. Trading the lead back and forth, 56-55 now. Vanderhart has this one poked away, 2-on-1. Pack trying to throw it back, intercepted by Trevor Brunson. Brunson keeping possession. Back to Pouncey. Pouncey back to Garrick, back to Brunson. Back to Garrick. Garrick takes the 3. Got it! And one! A potential 4-point play. Count them, 1, 2, 3. Media timeout. Big shot, Kenny G. Again, sometimes you have days when the guys that you rely on for scoring just have a more quiet day. The Bruins have 3 players that average double figures. Kenny Garrick in double figures tonight, but only averages 8.2 points per game. What a big shot there to not only get fouled, but to make the 3 in the process. So Garrick will come to the line.
Now on the line, shooting 1 for the Bruins, number 33, Kenny Garrick Jr.
Let's see if Garrick can give the Bruins a 3-point lead here. With 3:27 to go. Again, anybody's ball game at this point. But a big shot for Kenny Garrick. Misses the free throw opportunity. And the Bruins need a stop. Koski. Back to Pack. Outside to Koski. Koski back to Pack. He'll take the 3 from the top of the key. That one's short. Chases down his own rebound. Back to Koski. Koski with the hesitation. Now in the corner. That 3-pointer on the way. Got it! It's Blaze Conlon. Hitting the corner 3 gives the Eagles the 1-point advantage once again. Under 3 minutes to go. And that's going to be out of play. And it should have been a kickball violation anyways, but Bruins will retain possession as Malachi Herbster coming back in. Eli Couples also re-entering for the Bruins. Garrick has that one poked away. And now taken back away was Wagner. Back across to Koski. Gertz. Scoop shot on the way, no good. Vanderhart pulls down the rebound. Pushing this one ahead to Brunson. Brunson should have been fouled, but he is going to record the layup. And Coach Yu going to call timeout. Surprising no call there. A great sequence there for the Bruins as they pushed it in transition. Vanderhart getting it ahead to Brunson, and Brunson with the presence of mind to not only absorb the contact but to finish the play. And again, I was shocked there was no foul called, as there was a lot of contact on that layup. In any case, it gives the Bruins a 1-point lead with just over 2 minutes remaining. This one continuing to come down to the wire, as I said. The Bruins coming into this one having lost 2 straight to PCC, both games last year, including here in the Davis Fieldhouse, which was the first loss by the Bruins on their home court since 2015. Wagner through the lane, no good. Ball bouncing around, Vanderhart able to secure it. And each possession that much more important here in the final goings. And Brunson dribbles it out of bounds accidentally. Loses possession. Wagner. Back to pack up top, minute and a half to go. That one bouncing around again. Vanderhart diving on the floor for it. And it should be a timeout. Or excuse me, a jump ball. I think Brunson was calling for the timeout, but not going to get it. You do have to secure complete possession on your own before you can call a timeout. And the referees are conferring. It should be, and it is. It's a reset shot clock here. Gertz gets this one over to Herbster. Swing past the pack. Little shake and bake through the lane. Back up to Gertz, and he lays it up for 2. Eli Couples bringing it back for the Bruins. 1-point game, under a minute to go. Couples, 3-point shot again, no good. Bruins got to get a stop here. Pack, skip pass over to Koski. And we're going to have a timeout. That's a good offensive sequence in the last one by the Eagles, as Pack had the open mid-range jumper, but that's passing up a good opportunity for a great opportunity, as he found Getz right underneath the basket. And Getz was able to score in close. So again, still a 1-point game. And it will be PCC ball just past half court. And again, you still have a situation where they can't run the clock out. You don't have to foul right here. So again, if I'm the Bruins, I am just really making sure we don't give up the easy layup. That's got to be the mission out of the timeout. Let's not give up the easy layup. And if the Bruins can hold here, still plenty of timeouts as well in their own pocket to be able to use and potentially set up a game-winning possession. Here we go. 42 seconds and counting. Koski over to Pack. Cross court to Hernandez. Hernandez. Back across to Pack. 6 on the shot clock. Pack has it poked away. Vanderhart coming back the other way. And he slams it down. And he steals it again. Vanderhart gets it back himself. And we're going to have a timeout called on the bench. Wow! Chad Vanderhart, the sophomore, with the steal and slam, and then steals the inbound pass and almost converts back-to-back baskets. The Bruins will have possession underneath the basket. This one is not over. (62-61). And the Bruins will have possession here. So, I am not sure why the Eagles get the ball here. Unless they called... Man, I'm not sure. I thought the Bruins would have possession there. Because Vanderhart had... I'm going to need explanation on that. Koski back across. Wagner driving baseline. Up and in! Garrick takes the shot on the way! And he got it! He got it! Yes! Yes! This one is not over. There is still 3.2 seconds remaining. What a big time shot by Kenny Garrick. Now PCC, I think is going to get the ball at half court, or can advance the ball to half court. No, it will be an inbound on the baseline.
The shot was called a 2. The Bruins still lead by 1.
The Bruins lead by 1, 64-63. Now PCC does have one timeout in their arsenal if they need it. And now Coach Yu going to call a timeout. So you're going to want to give full court pressure here. And again, you just can't give up the heave. And you can't give up the easy basket or an open look. Well, the Bruins are definitely going to pick this up full court. Three seconds. The inbound pass is tipped, and it's going to be batted out of bounds, but there's still 1 second. And the Eagles have possession just beside the score table. It's going to have to be a catch and heave. And PCC is going to use their last timeout. So again, if you're Coach U from a defensive perspective, you're telling your guys do not foul. But you want to give the pressure to not allow an open look. And you also want to be careful about the lob. So you got to look for these backdoor screens, trying for the alley-oop in close. Because again, a layup wins this game. 64-63. 1 second remaining. Enough time to essentially catch and shoot. Pack will inbound for the Eagles. Inbounds to Hernandez. Turnaround shot. Doesn't go! Ball game over.
Fans stay off the court. Fans stay off the court. Fans stay off the court.
What a finish. The Bruins hang on to snap their 2-game losing skid
The final score of today's game is Bruins
to
64,
Pensacola,
Eagles
64-63. And how about the shot by Kenny Garrick to round things out? Coming down, hits the mid-range jumper, and the Bruins able to hang on. 64-63 is your final. Bruins remain unbeaten in South Region play at a perfect 4-0. We'll be back in action tomorrow afternoon from the Davis Fieldhouse. 12 o'clock tip-off as New College of Florida comes to town for the first ever matchup between these two programs. The ladies' game will be at 12, and the men's game to follow at 2 p.m. Thanks for joining us. Always a great night and a great game of competition between Pensacola and Bob Jones. Your final score once again from the Davis Fieldhouse: Bruins 64 and Eagles 63. That's going to do it for us on the broadcast. I'm Johnny Gammett saying goodnight, God bless, and go Bruins.